day out, and depending on the department, night in and night out, and weekend after weekend, to make sure our residents feel safe, that they get from point A to point B safely and quickly, that they enjoy our beautiful park system, and on and on and on. The work of Miami-Dade County's employees is pretty amazing. And everybody in here, I know we've got not just the awardees, award winners, or getting recognition today in the room, but also many other of the county family are here to support them and tell them how grateful we are to work with them, but also how grateful the residents of Miami-Dade County are to have this government filled with these people working every day to make Miami-Dade County an amazing place to live in. I think we always get to open with a message from our mayor, so turn your eyes to the screen and she'll say hi.
Congratulations. I want to celebrate you today. You've reached a significant career milestone, your service anniversary with Miami-Dade County. I'm so proud to recognize your contributions, dedication, and loyalty. People are and always will be our greatest asset, and I'm honored to lead such an exemplary team. You are all valued members of the Miami-Dade County family, and your continued hard work, commitment to good government, and service to our residents is truly appreciated. Together, we will continue building a strong, vibrant, future-ready Miami-Dade where all residents can thrive, delivering excellence every day, one county for impact. Congratulations on your anniversary, and thank you for your service.
All right. Well, thanks, Madam Mayor. Okay, so today, I actually had to wash the sleep out of my eyes because I couldn't believe this number when I saw it. But it doesn't happen at every one of these ceremonies, so I'm the lucky commissioner that gets to announce that today we have a county employee. Are you all sitting down? Yes, you are. Who has served and made such a difference for 45 years. So, Mr. Ron McGill. You don't even look 45 years old. Come on up. So it's just, well, it's a pleasure, it's an honor to present you with your 45 years of service on behalf of the mayor, of course, our chairman, Anthony Rodriguez, and the whole board of county commissioners and the entire county family. So let me just quick turn it over to you to say a few words, and then I see you're surrounded by your loving Parks Department family, who I'm sure also want to say a few words today. So congratulations, Ron. You want?
Thank you very much. It's been a great ride. You know, I often get credit I don't deserve. I really accept this on behalf of all of my coworkers, the people who, you know, it's the people you don't see. We live in a society where people see you on television, they hear you on the radio, and they think you're important, and it couldn't be any further from the truth. It's the people you don't see. I'm simply a storyteller. It's the people you don't see that are the story, and I've appreciated the opportunity to do that. This career has taken me around the world. Next month I'll set foot on my 7th continent, and it's all made possible through this career I've been able to have. So, you know, few people get to live a dream. I always say when you get paid to do things that people would pay to do, it's a scam. So I've been living a bit of a scam for 45 years, and I appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Ron. I want to thank you for 45 years of dedicated service. Ron is an exceptional photographer. For many of you that may see some of, when you go to the zoo, some of the images, those are kind of National Geographic quality photos. They're absolutely beautiful. And I think they're very heartfelt because they capture the essence of the wild world that we care about. And I think it speaks to his heart, where his heart is. And that's with caring for the animals. And of course, he is an important part of Miami-Dade County Parks, Zoo Miami, and I just want to congratulate you and thank you for your service.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So with Ron, I say we all know Ron is the face of the zoo, and he does some tremendous work through inspiring and educating a lot of different people, but I just want to make note of something not many people know about that he does. but I think is probably the most significant thing he does in his role is actually he has done hundreds of Make-A-Wish wishes at the zoo. And recently we did the 15,000th one in South Florida, correct? And I think about all of the work that we do and the connections we make, I think for me, and I'm not speaking for Ron, but this is probably one of the most significant things to be able to do for children and families that are in incredible challenging situations, to have that connection and be able to provide them that connection. For Ron to be able to do that using his, as he said, the gift he's had for working at the zoo, and to make those connections and make those lasting memories in those times, I think is one of the most significant things he does, and maybe not a lot of people know about that, but I really appreciate that and significant to that. So thank you for doing that, Ron, and thank you for your service in 45 years.
Yeah, Maria kind of took what I was going to talk about, but the photography is phenomenal. Ron goes around the park and takes amazing pictures, but another aspect that I've gotten to witness is his storytelling in action. We had a tiger fundraiser event, and trying to take his passion for conservation, the work that he's done in the wild and in India, and translate that to these donors to try to make them understand why we should be saving these wild animals is really cool to experience, because the storytelling that he tells, they're just kind of eating out of his hand as he explains why we need to conserve these animals. It's really cool to watch. So Ron, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Jimmy, welcome. Do you want to say a few words? We have 45 years here. After Ron's award, we go to the youngins out there. Yeah, of course.
Good morning, everyone. Jimmy Morales, Chief Operating Officer. And Ron, I've known you for a big chunk of that. I think I met you in the early to mid-'90s when I was a commissioner. And I'll always tell the story that we were hosting a Head Start event. Probably about 1,000 kids were out there. And then Ron walks up behind me. He says, "Just put your arms out." And next thing I know, I got a boa constrictor wrapped around me. So he taught me and exposed me as well, even at a much later age than that, for the kids. But he really has been an ambassador for the zoo, an ambassador for our community, an ambassador for wildlife around the world. And I'm honored to call him a friend. And I know you got another 40. You look pretty good. Another 45 years, maybe? I don't know. But I know his heart is there, and I know he'll keep fighting for our community and for our wildlife. Thank you, Ron.
Don't worry, he's taught me a few things about conservation as well. So he educates the public and educates us too. Photographs? All right, are we lined up in the right place? No. See, finally, you're going to be in a picture. Happy zoo.
Happy zoo, guys.
Happy wildlife.
45 years, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, now we move on to the young people in the audience. So we're going to start with our fabulous team from our aviation department and Mr. Alan Kobolansky, who is an airport carpenter. So we're so happy to congratulate you, a young man with only 30 years of service. So congratulations for helping us for so many years. We really appreciate it. And on behalf of the mayor, our chairman, Anthony Rodriguez, and all of us at the commission and every county employee, we're so grateful for all that you do to make sure that our airport passengers are moved carefully, safely, and ably. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your career, or you want to start with Ralph? How do you want to do this?
He's the man.
You start.
Go ahead. Oh, my goodness. Congratulations, Ron. 45 years, that's unfathomable. Yeah. I can remember my first work order. back in 1993. The building is no longer there. I've met a lot of good people through the years, and we spend a lot of time with these coworkers. They're like family, and you actually spend more time with them sometimes than you do your own family. And a lot of good people over the years. Some people have made it to the last 30 years. I know people that haven't been able to make it. I'm very grateful for being able to be here today. And I love Dade County, and I love working at the airport. Thank you so much.
Sure. So I'm going to take a little moment of personal privilege. So Kobe is Alan's nickname, right? So that's what we lovingly call him. I've known Kobe for a lot of years. Kobe was in my old division in my previous role. You'd be hard pressed to find a more hardworking, conscientious, dependable employee than Kobe. Kobe is like our Swiss Army knife at the airport, right? So he's a carpenter, but he does carpet work, lighting, anything and everything that needs to be fixed. And he's one of the critical members of our lightning crew, which the mayor established last year. And you'll see him roaming around the terminal, fixing stuff that people like to ding us on. And he's a big reason why we made such a big improvement over the last year and a half, 2 years. And he's like an extremely diligent, dedicated employee. I mean, he knows what he's got to do. He goes out there and he gets it done. So Ron mentioned behind-the-scenes people. He would be one of the behind-the-scenes people that makes the airport the special place that it is. And we're extremely happy and grateful that he's with us. I mean, if I could clone him and have like another 100 like him, we would be rocking and rolling even more. But Kobe does a great job. So Kobe, congratulations on your 30 years. Thank you so much.
For the last 11 years that I have been in the airport and in my prior job in maintenance, when I met Kobe, it was amazing. Hardworking, commitment, support to every initiative that we had. Every project that Ralph asked us to do, he was running and then completing, sending pictures. So we're proud of him, and we want him to stay for 10 more years, Kobe. Maybe 15?
No, 15 is the new benchmark.
Thank you.
Good morning. Being a newbie at the airport, I've come to rely on Kobe to teach me a lot of things, and I did steal him from a sister division. So I'm really glad I made that move, Kobe. And you can go another 15 years, correct?
Kobe, thank you for your dedication. Miami-Dade. It's been a pleasure. You're still around, though. You're not going anywhere.
Please look.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations. Are we in the right place? We're never in the right place. I know. You tell us what to do. Punch in. Okay, we can do that. All right. Thank you. So we did Alan. We're ready for Stephanie? Okay. All right. Well, now we are changing departments and we are moving over to our Community Action and Human Services Department, where we get the privilege. Apparently, they have stacked the audience. We have the privilege of honoring Administrative Officer 2 Stephanie H. Frederick for 30 years of service. So, congratulations. All you COSD people sitting out there, you want to come up? This way she'll feel surrounded by love. Would you like to speak first, Stephanie, or you want to start? Okay. All right, you guys come on up.
Good morning, everyone. So this morning we're celebrating two queens from COSI. We have only royalty in Kazi. So the first queen we're celebrating this morning is Miss Fredericks, who started in 1994. I want to just share a couple of things about Miss Fredericks. From the very start, she was infused with her work with heart and passion, advocating fiercely for parents and children while inspiring many Head Start parents to join the program themselves. Along the way, she earned her master's in business management and became the center director for JFK Cluster, fostering professional growth and education among her staff. She has coordinated Neighbors for Neighbors holiday drives, served on the pre-service registration committee for 2 decades. In her current role as family engagement specialist, Stephanie continues to be a trusted leader, mentor, and guiding force within COSD. But on a personal note, when I was first appointed director, Stephanie's encouragement meant the world to me. Whether it was through uplifting scriptures or a beautiful gospel song, her words always provided strength and reassurance for me, and I will forever be grateful for you for that. Congratulations on your 30 years of service, and we are forever grateful to have you as a COSI team member. Thank you.
So I met Miss Frederick about 13 years ago, and our encounter I will never forget because Miss Frederick was providing services, social services to families at the homeless shelter at Chapman North, where we have a Head Start program. And her work with those families to me was what Head Start and Early Head Start is all about, which is lifting families on a path to self-sufficiency and working with those who need us the most. Since then, she has been such an inspiration, and we have a friendly competition at work. Usually every December, we deck the halls, and let me tell you, she's quite a competitor. I have not been able, no matter if I come on a Saturday just for the surprise to kind of, spice it up, she comes back. I don't know if she comes back on Sunday, but the following day when I come back, she spiced her area even more, and I can't keep up. But Ms. Frederick, thank you for 30 years. You have touched so many lives, and you have inspired all of us. Through thick and thin, no matter what life has thrown at you, you have been able to be as resilient as the families that you help. So thank you so much for your service.
Anybody else, or Ms. Frederick, shall we hear from?
Well, I didn't plan to say anything, but I love Head Start. And if you all could send letters or call the Congress people, because we need Head Start, and I know what a difference Head Start makes. Thank you.
Thank you. Remember, if you can't see the photographer, he doesn't see you. So make sure
Okay. He'll get up on the ladder. All right. He'll be up. I think you get over here. Yeah, you need to be in the front. All right. There we go. That's how we. Do you view this as a success?
Everybody look good in the back, just come up so there's no space. Okay, everybody ready? We're gonna look right here. Look right here, guys. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Great.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
All right, you guys. I think COSD needs to just stay the heck up here, right? Because we're celebrating another 35-year veteran from this fabulous Department of Social Services Administrator, Kara H. King. So. All right, Miss Sonia, I'll give you the microphone again. Oh, wait, I forgot. about this. Most important, the flowers are pretty.
So good morning, everyone. Our second queen that we are honoring today is Miss Kyra King, who has served 35 years. Does she look like she served 35 years? No. Miss King started in 1990. Over the course of 30 years, she has worn many hats, from terminal computer operator to rising as a leadership as social service administrator in COSD. Her journey has spanned multiple departments: human services, consumer services, and solid waste management, showcasing her versatility and unwavering commitment to excellence in every role she's held. Whatever task I've asked Kyra to do, she always says, "I got it," and she gets it done. I love that about her. Never says no. Since 2015, she has served as the Community Resource Center Center Director, as well as overseeing our Veterans Program. Kyra's perseverance and responsibility and dedication make her an invaluable employee to COSI. I'm so grateful we get to work together. I hope she stays for another 10 years, 20 years.
For sure.
But as you can see, she looks like she probably started at 15. I don't know about the child labor laws back then. But Kyra, congratulations on your 35 years, and thank you so much for working with us and being a team member. I see you have your beautiful mom and family here, so I don't know if anyone else would like to say anything. Lita, you want to say? Hold on.
Good morning. Kyra, congratulations, 35 years. It just shows the dedication, and look around you, the love, and just shows that you're committed to what you do, and we appreciate you. So thank you, and congratulations.
Let's hear from Kyra. You want to give it?
I'm going to say something.
Say something.
Although I don't like public speaking. However, I'm going to do better and be better.
Good.
Right. I am so forever grateful. First, I want to give honor to God. I want to thank my beautiful staff. I love them dearly, because without a good staff, you cannot have a great leader. I want to give thanks to Ms. Sonia, our director, for her leadership and over the years. And Ms. Letha, thank you so much. Forever. But I really want to give thanks to this lady here, my mother. 2002, my mom moved here to help me, assist me raise my daughter, who is now graduating next month from Clark Atlanta University. And you must have a great support system in order to be successful when you have small children. So I am so forever grateful. So this award, 18 years of this, belongs to you. Okay. And I also have my daughter's father here, who's giving honor to me. Also, thank you, Terrell. Thank you, guys.
All right. Where do you need us?
All right, so we need you in the middle. Mom, your family.
No, it's fine. It's not really right. The code.
So we need to somehow.
Scooch over here. Okay, you're here. I can move back. How about that?
Yeah, we don't want to cover the director there.
No, all right.
Okay, great. We're going to take two right here. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. And right here. Let's roll together. Hey! Hey, how everyone? Good.
All right. You're welcome. Thanks, Sonia.
All right.
All right.
The phone's got to be answered now, there, aren't they?
Yep, exactly. Okay. I know. You guys are all, I love it. Everybody's here.
Good to see you. How you been? Good, good. Looking good.
All right. I'll get these.
Busy out the trail?
Yeah. Yeah. Although this weekend I was at my nephew's wedding, so that was really nice. Yeah. In South Carolina. I'd never been to Savannah before.
Oh, Savannah's a great town.
It's like the way it's designed, it's the most perfectly designed town I've ever seen.
James Oglethorpe.
Jeez Louise, man.
I took my daughter there last year. She'd been wanting to go, so we did a father-daughter trip. A long weekend. She
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah. No, it was something else. I'll give these guys a minute to get out. Not to rush. We only have 3 more, so.
3 more, right?
Yeah, because this gentleman did not come.
Did not make
or
it?
wasn't able to make it.
So we
Yeah.
got DPW, water, sewer,
Yeah, so.
libraries. Okay.
We have every department, really. I mean, it's a good range of departments.
Yeah, Ray's over there.
I see Ray. Stacy's over here.
And
I didn't see Amanda, but Anna said somebody's here. See, these guys are all, people are all hiding over there. I don't know, you people gotta get organized. All right. Okay, everybody. I think the library department is hiding out of line of sight over here. All right. Well, now we have another 35-year-old veteran. We're moving from our Community Action and Human Services Department, but to another department that makes such a difference in the lives of everybody who needs to read, need to learn, needs to understand how to use the community centers, needs to be part of computers, and the library system here is one of the best in the world, and we are very proud to recognize Felicia Brown for her 35 years of service, and maybe the whole library department should get out of the wings and come up here to support her. Congratulations, Felicia. You want to start, Ray, or do you want her to start? Okay. Good morning.
Chief, hey, how you doing, sir? Very well, you?
Okay, the hidden library department. I didn't even know you were here.
Because they're quiet.
They're
very
quiet and out of sight. when they put me over here, I don't know what
They're always watching.
They're always watching. I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you, Commissioner and Chief Morales. Pleasure to be here this morning alongside our friend and 35-year Service Award recipient, Ms. Felicia Brown. Felicia has been with us since 1987, worked at several of our biggest branches, from the main library to the Coral Gables branch, South Dade Regional, and North Dade Regional. One of the things that people often may not think about as much when it comes to the services the county provides is, with a library, it's very easy to say if you go to a library, but not everyone can go to a library. And Felicia manages one of the extraordinary programs that we have, and it's called the Braille and Talking Books Library. And as the name connotes, people who are visually impaired, people who may have a disability where they can't actually handle a book, maybe they're unable to drive due to some other disability. Felicia and her team manage people specifically in terms of being part of that program and delivering ebooks, Braille books, audio books, essentially, cartridges to their homes. And that's provided with 2-way postage. Currently, there's 1,500 residents who are part of that program. They receive over 100,000 items each year. And essentially, Felicia is managing a concierge services for people who otherwise cannot come to a library. So it's quite a remarkable program, probably not one that people hear a lot about, and hopefully none of us ever have to use that program, but my reading glasses are here, so I'm probably not too far off into the future. So Felicia, you are doing incredible work. I think you know better than all of us the difference that you're making every single day. And I can imagine the reaction that the people you work with have when you pick up the phone and are serving them directly every day. So it's absolutely incredible, and thank you so much for your 35 years of service to us. Thank you. And I'm going to hand it over to Jennifer Shipley, her supervisor, for a moment. Another incredible person providing all sorts of special services throughout the county.
Thank you. What I want to say about Felicia is that when I came to Talking Books, she was there first, and she taught me the basics so that I could thrive as the manager. So she was gracious, always gracious, to teach me, even though I was her supervisor, some of the basics and get me going in that department. And since I've gotten there, Felicia and I have done a lot of work making everything more accessible, getting new equipment, training the staff, reaching more people. And I can't do anything without Felicia. She is like so integral to Talking Books. And you know, in 2020, when she reached her 30 years, we couldn't do this. So this is very emotional for us. And she's just always a pleasure to come. Every morning when I come in, Felicia is cheerful, smiling, can do, never says no, explains if there's an issue with getting something done, but works through it. So I can't say enough about how much I love working with her. And this is just making me emotional, so I'm going to turn it over.
Thank you, Jennifer. I have my little notes here. So I would like to thank Miami-Dade County and the Miami-Dade Public Library System for giving me this opportunity to grow and mature these last 35 years, especially in the Talking Books department, where I get to work with seniors who are my passion. I would also like to thank my supervisor, which is Jennifer, and my other supervisor prior to Jennifer, which was Carmen Baker. She's in the back. Oh, she's right there. My other co-workers from Coral Gables Library and from the Special Services Department, Enrique and Charzard, who we all work at the North Dade Regional Library, for sharing this major accomplishment in my library career. Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank my husband, Devin Brown, for his support and encouragement. Thank you again.
Bravo. All right. Picture time.
South Miami branch.
Yeah, so if any.
Be seen.
Come here. Right here. Tell us.
Good, right here.
Museum? Okay, good.
Okay, I'm gonna take two. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
The library has to bring their own marketing department. Congratulations.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you all. And okay, so now from moving books to people, we are moving on to our fabulous Department of Transportation Public Works, where we're actually moving people to where they want to go. And so today we have the great pleasure of celebrating 30 years with bus operator Rosanda Took. So please come down so we can celebrate you. Congratulations. All right, a DTPW family is in the house. Who's driving the buses today? Okay.
All right. Got the whole team from Northeast here to welcome you. So let's tell you a little bit about Miss Tooks, right?
Yes.
All right. So she's a proud Miamian. When I was reading her bio, the biggest thing that sort of jumped off the page to me was, one, she was proud to be from here, and two, family is like the foundation of who she is, right? She's very proud of the upbringing that she had, that her parents instilled a lot of love and compassion and pride in doing what she does. But her sisters, and just being the strength is the thing that just jumped off for me. She's, like I said, went to school here, graduated from North Miami Beach. She went on to get her master's degree in business administration. But the biggest thing, you know, in her career before she started with us in 1993, she was a school bus operator. So if anything taught her patience, it was it was being a school bus operator. And that carried on in her time with us here, because, you know, as a professional bus operator, that is a very difficult job at times, and having patience and having the skill to be able to operate our vehicles through the city, it really takes a special person. And you've been able to do that for 30 years, and we're very proud of it. And so the other thing that I really thought was good is she's a foodie like myself. And Miami is a great town to go and enjoy all different types of food and cuisine. So I was glad to hear that. And then she also loves spending time with her daughter and grandchildren. So with that, we really celebrate you. We thank you for all that you've done.
Thank you.
Are you going to plan on giving us more, or?
I am.
You are.
Okay.
Awesome.
Bravo.
Anybody have anything else? The team, Mr.
Again, congratulations on your education achievement. I understand that while you were going to school, you were on the president's list. Also, Rashonda has very good attendance and is known to be a very reliable employee. No complaints. She comes to work, does her job, and hits the gate and takes care of her family. I was speaking to your superintendent, who was driving buses with you at one time, and she just had so many wonderful things to say about you, and we are grateful to have you. Thank you so much for everything.
How you doing, Ms. Tooks? I know it's been a long journey because I drove school bus as well. I was her dispatcher at Dade County Public Schools, and then when I came over, I brought a bunch of people with me, and she's one of the ones that came along, and I'm so proud. When I became a superintendent, and she came up to request some time off, I said, LaShonda, you still here? Because, you know, I thought she had moved to other things. I know she had got a degree. She told me, yeah, I'm here. And she said, I just come in and go to work, and I just go home. I get off early. And I was like, okay. And then I got this letter, and I'm just so proud of her because she's very shy, as you can see, very bashful. So she slide her car, get to work, and run out the gate. That's every day. You don't see her, you don't hear nothing from her, you don't hear no complaints or nothing, she run out the gate. So I'm so proud of you. I'm glad.
Thank you.
All right. Looking forward to a couple more years.
Yeah.
All right.
My name is Kelly Levy. I'm the training manager, and I just want to say, Ms. Tooks, you've exemplified professionalism, reliability, and a steadfast commitment to ensuring the safety and comfort of all passengers. Her extensive knowledge of routes and operations, combined with her friendly demeanor, has made her a beloved figure among both her colleagues and commuters. Her unwavering dedication has not only contributed to the success of our department, but has also positively impacted the lives of countless commuters, community members. We extend our heartfelt congratulations and deepest appreciation for your outstanding service and your contributions.
Thank you.
Well, Ms. Tooks, great to have you here for another 30, well, not another 30 years, but hey, you never know, right? Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, obviously we drove buses together, and it's always a pleasure having fellow co-workers receive this accomplishment. I mean, doing 30 years on the bus alone is a long time, right? You deal with all walks of life. But nevertheless, we're making impacts on our community, and I really appreciate you coming to work, giving us all of your dedication on a daily basis. I appreciate you. Hopefully another 10 to 15 years, all right? Girl, you still look young. Come on.
That is true.
Okay.
My sister has seen a lot on the bus. 30 years. I have heard stories for 30 years, okay? However, she's also fed a lot of people, helped a lot of people, and she has compassion for those people that she meets throughout all of this time. She's done a lot of different routes and everything. So most importantly, I thank God because she has seen a lot of wrecks and a lot of accidents, but she has been protected for the entire 30 years. So I am glad that she's been protected, and I'm proud of her. I really am proud of her. Proud of you.
Me being the oldest sister, I just want to say I'm very proud of you. Thank you. I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
I'll just say one quick.
Thank you for hiring me.
Okay, picture time. Ladies, take your tags off, your yellow tags off. You happy? Okay. The last photograph, we know where to line up.
Okay, right here, I'm gonna take two. Okay, good, right here, 1, 2, 3, one more, 1, 2, 3.
All right, congratulations. And last but not least, we have Hugh Brown, construction manager for the Water and Sewer Department for 35 years. For those of you that don't know, there's a lot of construction going on in the Water and Sewer Department, which is why we have such a great reputation. Hey. Felicidades, congratulations. 35 years. Up here, who's first? There we go.
Thank you. I just want to see, I mean, if we have any more water, was the employees to join us, please? The good people is here, yes. So Patrick, a very good recognition on behalf of our team. I congratulate you for the 35 years. And although I have only been with him 4 years, I brought veterans here that can speak for me on the previous years. But the way I describe Patrick is the eternal diplomat. On our construction business, construction is disrupted by nature, but Patrick's sense of respect and positiveness really is one of those things that make construction more doable, and we enjoy it. So thank you very much for that. And Patrick fostered, like I said, a positive and respectful environment, not only with our group, but also with contractors and other stakeholders. And that particular feature is key. And your smile too. So keep smiling, okay? So I'm gonna read a little bit of a presentation that we have here, because again, it's 35 years, so bear with me for a moment. It is a real honor to stand here today to recognize someone that had dedicated 35 years of outstanding service to the Miami-Dade County, Mr. Hugh Patrick Brown. Patrick began his journey on April 1990 with the Housing and Urban Development as a construction manager 1, taking on vital rehabilitation of projects like Liberty Square and the MROP program, and even then, his attention to detail and commitment were clear. He quickly rose through the ranks, serving as assistant director and later director of the Public Housing Division. During that time, he focused on restoring offline housing units and improving HUD inspection scores, effort that left lasting impacts not only on residents but with the program alike. In 2008, Patrick joined the ISD, where he delivered major capital projects countywide, from libraries to shelters to government centers and public safety facilities. And in 2017, he decided to join the best department in the county, the Water and Sewer Department, where he continues to lead high-performing teams and guide complex infrastructure work across our water and wastewater plants. Patrick's leadership is defined not just by results, but by the way he mentors others. And that is very important because he is not only an experienced and seasoned construction manager, we also see him and myself as a mentor. His team members are frequently recognized, a testament to the work ethic and the standard he sets for all of us. Outside work, Patrick is a proud husband to Beverly, a devoted father of 4, and a new grandfather to baby Krish. I hope that they were here, but I mean, they are in Texas, right? Yes. So the other thing is that he is also an artist, a photographer, an audio tech for live music, and according to him, Beverly, an expert in home remodeling. So, yes. Patrick, thank you very much for your decades of service, your leadership, and your example. On behalf of all of us here, congratulations on this incredible milestone, and let them 5 more comes, okay? Thank you. Anybody else? Robert.
Robert Stebbins. I had the honor of being interviewed by this gentleman back when I applied for a job at Housing, and I ended up getting an offer to stay at formerly GSA's ISD now, and then I got a chance to bring Patrick over, and we've worked together for 10, 12 years now. And he's been an invaluable member of the team, and he's been a good friend, and I can tell you I have taken his counsel on everything from construction problems to what do I do with my oldest child. And your advice and your leadership has always been a pleasure to work with, and it really has been an honor to know you all these years and count you as a friend. And I know he heard all the stories I used to say about, oh, the way we did it at WASA and the way we did it at WASA, and look where we ended up. And it really has been an honor and a pleasure knowing you all these years, and congratulations on 35, and outstanding. Thank you, sir.
You want to say something, boss?
Patrick, I wouldn't miss this for the world. I was at Alex Orr, I run here, I'm almost out of breath. But you are really, one of those people that you meet, and after we meet you, we feel that we have known you forever. You bring this kind of peace and this kind of professionalism that is what really is what the county is all about. Customer service, excellence, everything. And I believe that you really have all of those qualities. And it's a pleasure for me to work with you and the way you behave. And one love, Jamaica. As you always tell me, the way you pray before we do any festivities as a group, it's really a pleasure for me to work with you. And I'm so happy that we're celebrating, and I hope that you continue to work with us and that you don't retire yet. That's a bad word, because we really need you. All right? Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Luis Rojas. I'm a construction manager with the county for 30 years, almost. I'm going to my 31st. But I know Mr. Brown maybe for the past 8 years, and I can tell you it has been a pleasure to work close to Mr. Brown. For the bad moments, for the good moments, we fight a lot, but at the end of the day, the job gets done as the county and the taxpayers deserve. Mr. Brown, thank you very much for your time, and we're going to be here Remember that forever.
Good morning. My name is Joaquin Roa, construction manager for Miami-Dade Water and Sewer Department. We met the same time with Patrick 8 years ago. It's been like a big brother, you know, discussions, fight, just like my little kids, playing around, but we always are family, and family look for each other. And that's what I had on Patrick, a big brother. Thank you, Patrick, for all the time.
And
He wants to say something. He wants to say something. He wants to say something.
So I know Patrick for 22 years. We started at housing, and whenever I see him, if I have any issues, he always gives me a good advice. So thank you, Patrick, for being there for me.
well, thank you, everyone. Again, I lift my eyes to God and I give God thanks for the opportunity to be here, but also for the blessing that He brought to me, my wife, Beverly. She's given us a family, Kelly, Andre, Kyle, Sharice, and that family has been expanded now to have Ritesh as our son-in-law and Krish, our grandson. With that, you know, she has kept this family together. She has carried us along like the silent, strong river. And she has been by my side and is still standing by my side. And that's the reason why I'm here today, just to say that everything that you have experienced and all the departments that I've been, and of course, Commissioner Morales, you know, all the years back, you know, from housing, we pounded the pavement, we, you know, turned the soil, we did a lot of things together, fun things for the former departments that I was with, including housing, ISD, and now at home, WASD. I'd like to say thanks to all my supervisors. For some reason, all of them ended up being with the last name of Perez, except for, you know, Robert. Maybe we should call him Perez. And, you know, we've exchanged a lot, we've gained a lot, and we've had the pleasure to serve the public all these years. And it's a privilege to have been able to serve and continue to serve the public in all that we do. The team that we have, all of our colleagues out there, I really appreciate your support, guidance, and assistance. And thank you for that respect.
You're not happy.
Actually, can I just flip up? And then, can I get you on the side? And then if we could just take one step to your left.
We're dancing?
Line dancing, there we go.
All right, you good? Get my boots on? Yes, sir. Okay, right here, I'm gonna take two. Okay, ready, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Guys. Right. Thank you.
Water is life.
So how is he in the remodeling?
You know, we used to have so many because I think we went through that phase of post-Andrew. Does that make sense? Like as we went into that anniversary of Andrew, we just went through hundreds of people. And I think that's what made it, particularly Raquel's department, Raquel's committee goes so